And welcome to This is the Day on Family Radio and Family TV. I am Modix Airo, sitting in for Sarah Otieno, who actually has just gone for the holidays, but she'll be back with us in the new year. And I'm glad that you chose This is the Day on your favorite channel, Family Radio and Family TV. I just want to thank you, our partner, on this very, very, very important date, because you have always been with us. You have held our hands throughout the year, and we appreciate you so much. And we thank you for always being here for us when we needed you throughout the year. And during this show, I know very well most of us, we are the kind of people who will set the resolutions for the new year. But do you know that your mindset plays a big part when it comes to the resolutions that you set for the year? That's why later in the show, I'll be engaging with Pauline Kiraive, one of the most celebrated life coaches out here. She'll be telling us on the importance of mindset when it comes to coming up with that reasonable resolution that we'll be setting up for the new year. And in the meantime, you can just send me your SMS on 20316, or you can WhatsApp me on 0786 316 316 and tell me what are some of your new year resolutions and what are you planning for the new year, because I know that is very important. Most of us, all of us actually, even you, I'm so sure you have some new year resolutions. So kindly share with me on SMS line 20316 or WhatsApp on 0786 316 316. As I told you earlier, we're going to be having Pauline Kiraive, and we're talking about matters to do with the mindset and the new year. Karibu sana, Pauline.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Asante.
Yeah, and straight into our questions, I just wanted you to tell us that what is the most important thing when it comes to the mindset?
Okay, so mindset, I think we first have to understand what it is.
Great.
Yeah?
Yes.
So mindset is actually the belief systems that we have,
Yes.
The strong belief systems that we have in our minds.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's basically also can be defined as the ability to develop your own skills and abilities. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's how people see their ability to develop their own skills and ability.
Mm-hmm.
So it's what you call your mind.
Mm-hmm.
If you can be able to develop your skills,
Yes.
your character and abilities.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have two types of mindsets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have the growth mindset and
Mm-hmm.
the fixed mindset.
Yes.
So this is a theory that was coined by a Stanford professor called Carol Dweck.
Uh-huh.
She's a leading thought leader in mindsets. And basically what it means is that if you have a growth mindset, these are the people who believe that these skills and abilities can be nurtured and can be grown.
Yes.
While people who have a fixed mindset are the ones who believe whatever you are born with, that is your lot in life.
Yeah.
And you play with and work with what you are given.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So mindset is just your ability to grow, the belief that you have put in your mind.
Okay.
That you can either develop yourself to be successful or not.
Okay. You've told us about the two types of mindset. That is the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. So at this moment, I'm so curious to know, because sometimes people tell you, hey, you stop having your fixed mindset. You need to change your mind. So what are the advantages of somebody having either the growth mindset or the fixed mindset in any situation that comes in life?
Okay. So the thing is, I need to maybe start by defining what positive mindset
Yes.
is and negative mindset. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So positive mindset is what most people know about, and usually it's now called the growth mindset. Yeah. So that's the growth mindset. It's the positive, more developmental mindset. Then fixed mindset is what people normally use. Negative mindset is what people usually use, and it's usually what is referred to as the fixed mindset.
Yes.
So the growth mindset is a mindset that believes that whatever I put my mind to doing, I can achieve. Yeah, it's very positive in orientation. It's very developmental in nature. So that mindset looks at, believes that if I practice, if I train on something, I can be as good as anybody in the world.
Yes.
Yeah. This mindset looks at trying, practicing until you get to perfection.
Yes.
So positive or the growth mindset believes that you can be a novice today, but with practice, with exercise with mastery. You can get to become a master or an expert in whichever area
Yes.
that you want to become an expert in. But now the fixed mindset believes that whatever you were born with, the intellect that you were born with, that is your lot in life. So they do not try out new things. They believe that if you're poor in maths, you can never ever achieve, be ever good at maths. Because you were born not good at maths.
Yeah.
But you see, the other mindset believes that with practice, you make progress and you get to perfection stage. So that's where the contrast is. So it's just basically how do we look at challenges? How do we look at learning?
Yes.
That's where the difference is coming.
Yes.
How do you look at learning? So people who have a growth or a positive mindset, they believe life is about learning, experiencing. When you experience failure, that is also part of learning.
Yes.
So you pick the lesson from it and you move on.
Yes.
But the people with a negative mindset, what will happen is they get a failure. That's where they stop.
Yeah.
They stop trying. They give up because they can't.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's the difference. So the advantage of having a growth mindset is that you're able to push boundaries.
Oh, great.
You're able to push your own personal boundaries. You're able to grow. Because with everything, practice makes perfect. With everything, it requires mastery.
Yes.
So the more you do something, the better you get at it. There's even the principle of the 10,000 hours that believes if you spend 10,000 hours in trying to learn something, you will become a master.
Yes.
You become an expert in it.
Yes.
That's the growth mindset. But the negative of the fixed mindset is where they believe if you are unable to do this, they stop trying.
Yes.
And you see, in life, you cannot give up. You have to try until you. I always say, you try. You'd rather die trying than not to have tried.
Yes.
You have to keep at it.
Great. And with the new year coming in, because we know very well that the new year comes in and people have a lot of pressure. People want to change a lot of stuff about themselves, especially how they play the game of life. So I'm just wondering, how important is it to have a positive mindset when you're starting the year?
Yes, it's extremely important.
Yes.
And you see, that is your self-belief. It's what kind of belief do you have in yourself in being able to achieve your own objectives? So if you start out the year believing that you can't, imagine you won't. The year will pass and you won't. But if you start the year knowing that, yes, this is a year, like now this year, like last year has been a tough year.
Yes.
If you go with it, if you start this year with positivity, knowing that, yes, I know I can, if I put my mind to it, if I keep practicing and becoming the best that I can be in my area of passion, I will definitely get to my goals. So the mindset, actually, that's where everything, I always say, the battle is won or lost in the mind.
Yes.
Even before you start. If you said you're going to win, you will win.
Yes.
Because you're going to be so determined to get in there.
Yes.
But the thing is, you tell yourself in your mind.
Yes.
If you decide it's going to be a hard year, it's going to be a very hard year.
Yes.
So the thing is how we approach life, how we approach challenges and failures. So if you look at failure, try and look at what is the positive that I can get out of this situation. How do I turn this failure into a plus or a learning? Turn it to advantage. And then you'll find you're making progress. And progress is not made. The people you see who are successful, it's not that they woke up and they were successful. They do it bit by bit.
Yes.
So the thing, make realistic goals, small, make huge goals, but break it down into manageable, realistic, smaller goals.
Yes.
So as you're achieving, as you're meeting these objectives, the smaller goals, you'll get to the bigger one. So life is about progression. It's about progress. It's about trying.
Yes.
And it's about positivity. So you have to remain positive even no matter how hard the year has been. Yeah.
That's amazing. And you have just told us about how you when you set your mind that you will win, you will always have to win when it comes to life. And
Mm-hmm.
starting the new year, I've set up my mind that I'm gonna win this year. Are there some ways or some things that can enhance how I can get this kind of a mindset? Because I believe the one thing that plays a big part in our mind maybe is what we expose ourselves to. So what are some of those things that
Yes.
maybe can help us to have this growth mindset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the things that help us develop this mindset is number one, trying out new things.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to remain curious. You always
mm,
have to remain curious, expose yourself to new things.
mm,
When you're able to expose yourself to new things, there's always that excitement when you learn that, oh, you mean I can learn a new skill.
yes.
You know what that does is that it gives you confidence to try out more things. Yeah. So imagine you try out. Maybe you say this year I'm going to start exercising every morning.
Mm,
And the more you are able to do that, the more you'll be willing to try out. Maybe I try cycling.
yeah.
Maybe I try swimming. You understand?
Yes.
When you're successful with one aspect,
Yes.
it gives you the courage to try others.
Yes.
And that's the mentality of a positive mindset.
Mm-hmm.
The growth mindset
Mm,
is to keep yourself open to ideas.
yes.
Yeah, don't block your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so try out new ideas, remain curious.
Yes.
The other thing is to keep practicing, practice until you get it.
Yes.
Yeah, never giving up. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so whatever you put your mind to doing, ensure that you stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a believer, stick to it until you crack it.
I agree.
Every time, no matter how hard it is, you will always be able to crack whatever challenge it is.
Okay.
Then the other thing is to take on challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to take on
Yes.
new challenges.
Yes.
So every time you come across a challenge, take it on. When you succeed in that challenge,
Yes.
it's like a muscle. You're building a muscle.
Ah.
So every time you succeed with one challenge,
Mm-hmm.
you get courage to be able to take on new challenges.
Mm,
Then you find even now taking on new, bigger challenges becomes easier. Yeah. So, but everything, as I've said, starts with the mind.
okay.
So it starts with small congressional goals. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you've talked about
Yeah.
how you practice something. When you practice it almost every day, you give it time and you practice, you become good at it with time. But now
Yeah.
I'm really curious because, and I'm sure I'm talking about many people, me being included. When the year starts, I have very good resolutions. I'm the kind of a person who will write on my diary all my resolutions by December around 27th, and one of them is usually to work out. So when I start the year, gym, niko hapo, nimengangana na gym. But now, after 2 weeks, I'm running out of steam. So I don't know, what are some of those things that maybe people can do so that they cannot retract from keeping their mind to what they really want to achieve in life, or what they want to the ultimate goal that they want to achieve?
If you had, I said, the key thing is to come up with progressional
Yeah.
activities that will lead you to the goal.
Yes.
So the thing is, imagine if you've not been working out for maybe the last 30 years of your life, then you're woken up one day and
Yes.
decided this is the time I'll start exercising.
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell you that month will not even end. You will not finish.
Yes.
So the thing is, you have to do it progressionally.
Yes.
So the first thing is you start by, can I start walking in my neighborhood for at least 30 minutes? Yeah? Then you get into the habit of exercising, walking. Then after that, now you decide, maybe I do this for a month. Even your muscles have now started getting used to exercising. Yeah, that's when you even start thinking, okay, let me get into a gym.
Yes.
And I can put in maybe 2 or 3 days in
Yes.
a week.
Yes.
But now what we do is we decide we are going straight to the gym. We pay a full subscription.
Yeah.
And we want to go to the gym every day. It's impossible.
Yes.
Because even the people who go to the gym don't go to the gym 5 days a
5
week.
days
So
a week,
it's a
yeah.
thing of building it slowly. You
Yes.
build, they say you don't eat an elephant as a whole elephant. You eat it bit by bit.
Yes.
So you have to look at the bits that you're going to eat.
Yes.
And that's what discourages us in terms of goal setting, because we want to wake up and build the school that we want to build. It's not like that. You
Yeah.
have to build it properly. Yeah.
Yeah, there are materials social, like maybe there are podcasts that can be so encouraging out here, because I'm a
I know.
podcast junkie, and then there are good books out here, but are they enough to make sure that we change our mindset towards the growth kind of a mindset from the fixed?
Yes. Actually, you remember I said the battle is won
In the
in
mind.
the mind.
Yes.
So it is what you feed the mind with.
Mm.
So if you give the mind positive, it's like a shamba. If you put manure and you nurture it and you till it, there's growth, isn't it?
Yes.
But if you do not put anything into that mind, what happens? Weeds start growing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they say we are what we consume. Yeah. So whatever you put into your mind, you become. Yeah. So you progressionally start living out the things that you have been feeding your mind to. So for me, reading is so important. The content you listen to is so important because it's the mind.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we have a conscious mind. We have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. So the thing is, the more content you're listening to that is positive,
Yes.
that is pushing you to the right direction.
Yes.
What happens is even your subconscious mind
Yes.
starts pushing you towards meeting your objectives. Yeah. So you're constantly thinking of the goals that you have to achieve and ways of how to achieve them. So what you feed your mind is so important. The people, even that's why they say the company you keep.
Yes.
Yeah. That is so important. Yeah. Because that is what now propels you. That is what now propels you towards your goals and achieving your goals. So that's why they say the mind is the most powerful organ in the whole body, because it's the same mind that can tell you you're sick and you actually become sick. It's the same mind that will tell you you're going to succeed and you will succeed. So it's what you feed your mind to.
Okay, great. And from that point of what we put our mind to, we shall be going for a short musical break. And when we come back, we shall be talking more about how to set your mind according to the new year so that you can achieve more in your life and not be able to be the one who has a fixed mindset, but you have that growth mindset. And in the meantime, let's Something Like a Star, the song by Rent Collective, playing right here on Family Radio and Family TV. We are continuing with our conversation with Pauline about the mindset, especially when it comes to this new year that we are stepping into. And Pauline had told us about the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. So when it comes to the fixed mindset, which I know is maybe the negative way of thinking, the negative mindset, I'm just curious to know, how can somebody get rid of the negative thoughts or the negative mindsets?
How to get rid of the negative mindset.
Yes.
So so basically, as I said, mindset is your belief system.
Yes.
So for starters, it's for you to decide to think differently. Yeah. So you have to be conscious about how you think. So anytime when you're looking at any situation and you think this is impossible, always question yourself and ask yourself, am I thinking positively? Do I have a growth mindset?
Yes.
But there are many ways of doing it.
Yes.
So the first thing, as I said, is to reignite your curiosity. The ability to remain open to new experiences, to learning new things. So once you are able to keep your curiosity open and to be free, to be open to learning.
Yes.
What that does is actually it starts teaching you that you can learn anything at any age.
Yes.
You have the capability of succeeding at anything that you put your mind to. So you start building that muscle that tells you that anything is possible. You understand that positivity.
Yes.
The other thing is to also believe that the brain is plastic. It's a muscle, isn't it?
Yes.
So what you expose your mind to, the mind can learn. So if you believe that you can learn anything,
Yes.
in this world, that if provided you put in your mind to it and you put in effort,
Yes.
What it does is that now it gives you more opportunities to try out things.
Great.
Yeah. And then you're more open to opportunities.
Yes.
So you'll find you'll be trying out more things. So the more you try out things, the more you start succeeding. Yeah. Life and success is about the doing. Many
Yes.
people believe success is just you wake up. No. Success is about trying, failing, doing.
Yes.
Yeah. You keep doing until you get it.
Yes.
So the people who are more successful is because they have just kept doing it until they've succeeded.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the thing. You have to just keep trying. Yeah, and it's also how the perspective that you take failure with. So you take failure as a learning point. So you always ask yourself, okay, what am I meant to learn from this situation?
Yes.
Yeah, and you pick the lesson, you keep going on. Yeah, so there's no successful person who can tell you they've gotten it easy. They have failed many times, they've tried many times before they have succeeded.
Yes.
Another thing is to always cultivate a sense of purpose. You
Yes.
always have to have that long-term objective that you're working towards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always have. I always say you always have to have a mind map of where you're going. Where is your end goal? Yeah. When you have that thing that you're working towards, it keeps you on the journey to achieving it. Yeah. But if you don't have that goal, and that's why those New Year's resolutions are important, because it gives you that long-term goal that you're working towards.
Yes.
But remember, if you're not working towards anything, any journey, any route will work, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's important for you to have a long-term goal and objective that you're working towards. Yeah, and then let's not fear failure. And let's take failure as learning. Those are the building blocks to success.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the things that teach us. Like Thomas Edison,
Yes.
one who discovered the light bulb. If he had given up on his first trial, he wouldn't have gotten to 1001.
Yeah.
But the only reason why he got to 1001
Yes.
was his ability to learn 1001 ways
Yes.
of not making a bulb, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
He got it at the 1001 way.
Yes.
So 1000 times he got it wrong.
Yes.
So you have to learn those many times of how not to do something before you become successful. So take failure as learning. And every time you fail, you're closer to your objective.
Yes.
Every time you fail, remember you're learning a way not to. Yeah, and the more ways you learn not to, it gets you to the way of doing it.
Yes.
So we have to take failure as part of those building blocks to success.
Yes.
And then cultivate grit. The thing of wanting to always want to achieve things immediately, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyone who's successful will tell you it's a long journey. It's a long journey to success. It's a lot of hard work, failure. So it's the thing of perseverance.
Yeah.
Being able to stick at something, not giving up. I know many people who start things and give up and start many other things. The interesting thing is the journey is the same. So even if you start one thing and you abort it,
Yeah.
when you start the second, the journey is the same. So the thing is, stick at it. You stick at it until you crack it.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what is called grit.
Oh,
The
great.
people who tend to do more, perseverance. The people who tend to do more and achieve more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the people who have that growth mindset, they believe I'm here for the long haul. I'm here to learn.
Yes.
From the experience. And then even as you're learning from that experience, you're growing. Yeah, and that's how you get now that brain capacity to always look at challenges as not failures, but to look at it as learning blocks.
Yes.
And then the other thing is to appreciate to acknowledge your past failures, but pick out the learnings from each one of them. And then also don't be quick to hide your weaknesses and failures. Acknowledge where you're weak at and what your failures are, but also embrace your weaknesses and failures as you aspire towards your goals. So it's a journey of how you positively view yourself,
Yes.
how you positively also view the challenges that you experience towards achieving your goals, and then you'll find you will achieve them.
Yeah, those are very nice insights that you have given us. And sometimes maybe somebody questions himself. Sometimes you can sit down and question yourself, like, hey, I, as Modix, how do I know if I have maybe a positive mind or a negative mind so that I can correct on that?
Yeah, which are the telltale signs?
Yes, the
So
telltale
first of all,
signs.
it's, yeah. So the first one is how you take on failure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for starters, people who have a positive mindset,
Yes.
when they experience failure, they usually flip it and take the learning out of the failure. But people who have a fixed mindset, for them, they stop at the failure. That failure even defines who they are
Yeah.
going forward. Yeah, so they actually feel that they are a failure. Yeah, so it's how you take failure for starters. The second thing is between positive and negative mindset
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
just basically the belief that you can develop your skill sets, your abilities, and your character. Yeah, the ability that you have it within yourself that you can grow those skill sets within you. But people who are negative, who have a negative mindset or a fixed mindset, for them what they believe is that you are born with it.
Okay.
So if you're not good at something, you can't learn. You understand? So
Yes.
they actually feel already stuck. They're already boxed. Yeah. So it means that they don't try.
Yes.
And then the other thing is, with people of a positive mindset, they believe with practice, practice makes perfect. You
Yes.
can actually get to mastery level. But people of fixed mindset, they believe no matter how much effort I put in, it won't make a difference. You understand?
Yes.
So it's just basically how you approach life. Yeah. So with a positive mindset, it tells you you have everything within yourself. Yeah, to be able to develop capacity if you put your mind to doing it. So the belief is practice makes perfect. If you put in your 10,000 hours, you can actually achieve whatever you want to achieve. But with a fixed or negative mindset, they believe the way you were born, the skills that you were born with, yeah, and that is your lot in life. You can't learn any new skills. Yeah, and this is where the debate of nurture and nature comes in.
Yes.
Yeah, so people of fixed mindset believe in nature. What you were born with, that is what your lot is.
Yes.
Yeah, but the people of growth mindset is about nurture.
Yes.
Where they believe the right exposure with practice, yeah, with focus, you can be whatever you want to. Yeah.
Great. I know very well when the new year sets in, we are all out here writing our resolutions. I told you one that I've always been doing, which have really given me a good way of going about it when it comes to going to the gym. I should start by at least even walking in the neighborhood, which I think is very important because I didn't think about it in that way. But I think right now I'm trying to restructure how I'll go about it when it comes to 2021. Yes. So the New Year resolutions is very, I see it's one of the big things out here when people talk about their New Year resolutions. People have the most flowery New Year resolutions, but I know it might play a part when it comes to the mindset, determining what you set as your New Year resolution. So do these resolutions really help someone across the year and how their mindset goes towards negative or positive?
So for me, resolutions, or is it for me? I don't even call them resolutions. It's more of goal setting.
Oh, wow.
It's the goals that you have set for yourself for the year.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not a matter of saying I will stop doing something. It's more of what are you going to be doing more of in this coming year, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's about goal setting. So the goals that you set for yourself for the year are very important.
Yes.
Yeah, because it gives you targets that you have to work towards.
Yes.
Yeah, the things that you need to achieve for that year.
Yes.
Yeah. So it drives your action. Yeah? It drives your mind towards achieving those objectives.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you do not have a goal, they say any route will work. Yeah? So the thing is, when you have a clear objective, it directs your action and direction. Yeah.
Yes.
And your efforts.
Yes.
So if you're not working towards certain goals, then it becomes very hard.
Yes.
Yeah, it becomes very hard for you to achieve anything. And so, unfortunately, you might find the year has been wasted. But for me, I found every time you write clear objectives,
Yes.
the probability for you to attain them
Yes.
is higher than when you don't have objectives.
Yes.
So in life, we always have to be growing. And the reason why you find certain people are more motivated than others is because they've set for themselves goals in the past, they have achieved. They've seen, oh, you mean this is how you achieve goals?
Yes.
So they set higher ones. So they keep progressing and getting higher and higher objectives. So for you, who doesn't have an objective, so what happens? You stagnate. And I'm sure you've come across people who stagnated in their lives.
Yes.
So what happens? They stagnate because they fear. They've seen in the past they've not been successful, so they fear and they stagnate.
Yes.
So goals are so important. They are so important because that's how we grow in life.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you set low objectives, that is how far your life will go. If you set high objectives, the higher they become. You understand?
I get it.
Yeah. So goals direct our actions.
Yeah.
And goals actually even determine how far we grow in terms of our life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's important to have them always.
Great. You have told us about goals and how you set up your resolution. And what I can pick from there is that you're supposed to maybe write them somewhere down so that you can always be reminding yourself. And that just tips my curiosity about the aspect of visualization of your goals. Maybe like a vision board or something. Do they really work?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, I remember actually it was even in Family TV, I think beginning of last year.
Yes.
We talked about setting decade goals. Yeah. We talked about how do you set decade goals and even how do you come up with a vision board.
Yes.
Remember I told, as we were talking about the growth mindset.
Yes.
We talked about having long-term sustainable goals that you're working towards.
Yes.
It's very important to have things that you're aspiring to achieve.
Yes.
Yeah, very important to have those big, they call them big, hairy, audacious goals. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the things that when you wake up you get scared because of how big they are.
Yes.
Yeah, and even in the Bible they say, because I'm a Christian, they say you show faith by how big your prayers are, isn't it?
Yes.
So you have to have those big goals that you want to achieve.
Yes.
Yes. So the thing is, once you set them up and you've broken down those big goals into smaller, achievable objectives.
Yes.
Yeah. You are meant to have like a journal. For me, I am a journaler, so I write them in a journal.
Yeah.
That tells me by first quarter, this is what I should have achieved. By mid-year, this is what I should have achieved. The same way companies plan is the same way you should plan for your life. Yeah, what are the things? Because if you're just going to work earning a salary, that salary will always have something to will find use for it.
Yes.
So the thing is, you have to channel your money towards certain projects. You have to channel your efforts towards certain projects so that you see, am I progressing or not?
Yeah.
So that just the way we do it in organizations, you do it for your life.
Yes.
And then the beauty about having a vision board is that now it brings these objectives to life. So now you can visually see it.
Yes.
You can see now the goals, those big hairy goals that we are talking about. You visually wake up and see them every morning, and it makes you more motivated to wake up to achieve those objectives.
Yes.
So it's very important to have your objectives in a very clear way, and in a visual way.
Yes.
Because also the other thing, as I told you, we have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind.
Yeah.
And the subconscious mind influences the conscious mind.
Yes.
Yeah. So as you see those pictures, what happens is that your mind subconsciously starts looking at these and crafting out ideas of getting to those goals. And you find yourself, you're doing those things even without you knowing that you're even working towards the goal. And you find you already achieved the objective and wonder, how did I get it? It's because it was visually there.
Great. I really appreciate Pauline. Unfortunately, our time is over, and we really thank you for your time, and we wish you all the best as you continue impacting the lives of people positively. We celebrate you for that.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And I wish you all the best. And I hope you set those objectives.
Yes.
And you get that vision going.
Fantastic, fantastic. As we've heard from Pauline Kirai there, she says that how you approach life plays a big part in how your mind is going to be set, and practice actually makes perfect. And from that point, from me and the team, we just have to wish you a happy new year, and we wish you a 2021 where you'll set your mind towards the positivity and not the negativity. And in the meantime, I leave you with the song Animoses Band, who are coming with the song When the Christmas Baby Christmas. Enjoy your year.
And more of our shows, log on to www.familymediaonline.com to enjoy a wide variety of programs, from current affairs to testimonials and features, pastoral and inspirational shows, kids entertainment, and so much more. Also stream live on www.familymedia.tv.